Marketing is like sex. If you have to pay for it, then you're a loser. I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K, and I'm here to tell you, you don't need to think about running any ads, like at all. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably just end up losing and wasting a whole bunch of money trying to run ads when you absolutely don't have to, because there's a much better way. So if that's you, feel happy to go and waste your money. But look, most of the people that think that they need to run ads, they think that they have to run ads because they're thinking that they don't have enough traffic, right? And because they don't think they have enough traffic, or because they don't think they have an audience, they think that they can just run a whole bunch of ads to get some audience and to get some traffic, and then their ads don't work and they end up losing a whole bunch of money. And this is why the ads don't work. Look, there's 4 levels of entrepreneurship. The foundation here is branding. Then we have marketing. Then we have sales. And then here at the top, we have delegation. Branding, marketing, sales, and delegation. But you'll see right here, branding is the foundation of everything. So you market to the people that are familiar to the brand, you sell to the people that you market to, and then here at the top, delegation, now you have some money coming in online in your business. Then you can grow and expand your business by leveraging your capital for more resources, right? So people's ads don't work because nobody is familiar with their brand. They're no different than that person in the middle of the mall kiosk that just pops up in your face and asks you to buy some stuff. You say no to them 100% of the time, right? Why? Because you don't know who they are. And then you walk to the store that you already have brand familiarity with. But here's the thing about building a brand. It doesn't take that many people to know who you are for you to actually grow that into a 6 and even 7-figure business. And this is what I mean by this, and this changed my life. Listen, there's this concept called 1,000 True Fans. This guy by the name of Kevin Kelly, he wrote this essay called 1,000 True Fans. And basically, what Kevin Kelly stated in this essay is that if you can get 1,000 people to pay you $100 per year, that equals your $100,000 per year business. You know, that ever so coveted 6-figure mark that we all strive to hit as a beginner. Why is that the number for all of us? Because that was the number for myself too. And I'm telling you from experience, my friend, you're thinking too small, because most people, they don't think that 6 figures goes all the way up to $999,999.99. We always just think this $100,000 right here. And it's free to dream. Like, dreaming and thinking big, it costs nothing. So just think a little bit bigger, and just think of this real quick. Say 100,000 out loud, and then say 1 million out loud. Which one is easier for you to say? Look, let's just count the syllables. 100,000, 1 million. It's actually easier to think bigger than to think smaller. But for the sake of this example, you get your 1,000 true fans to pay you $100 per year, then that can be your 6-figure per year business. And then I was reading this other book by this one guy. I can't think of the author's name off the top of my head, but he had a concept called famous to a few. And this concept, it meant if you can get famous to around 3,000 to 5,000 people, then you can have a successful business. And when he said famous, he doesn't mean the point of famous like a Beyonce or a Taylor Swift or anything. This concept of famous to a few, he's saying that if you would be identifiable to a pool of 3,000 to 5,000 people that would be somewhat delighted or happy that they're seeing you or that they're meeting you in person, that's what he calls famous to a few. So once I took this concept of becoming famous to a few to 3,000 to 5,000 people, I was like, okay, can I get my 1,000 true fans from that pool of 3,000 to 5,000 people that I become quote unquote famous to? And here's the thing about once you have an actual set blueprint to work with, you can move the numbers around to make it work for you. So I became aware of this guy up in Vancouver, and he had built a 30,000 per month business off of a very, very small YouTube channel that had only about 5,000 subscribers, because he had some type of crypto membership or something like that, where the price was $100, but he had got 300 people to sign up for that $100 per month membership. So that $100 per month times 300 people, that equals his $30,000 per month business. So his numbers were different. He only needed 300 true fans to get to that initial $1,000 per day benchmark of making $30,000 a month, because that's a good benchmark that I think is very, very attainable and should be something that entrepreneurs, especially beginning entrepreneurs, aspire to. $1,000 per day, that equals $30,000 per month. But he only needed his 300 true fans. It wasn't 1,000. That's why I said, once you have an actual blueprint and once you actually have set target goals that you want to hit, and you need to know why you want to hit your actual goals, because most people, they say that they want to make money and they don't even have a target that they want to hit. They can't give you an actual number that they want to hit. They just say, oh, I want to make money. Or if they do have a number that they want to hit, they can't give you a reason why. You need to know your why. You need to be definitive on that why and definitive on what that number is, so you can reverse engineer and work backwards from your goal. It's just like a GPS system. Anytime you hop in your car and you put the GPS in your phone or in your car, you have the end in mind already, so you know exactly where you're going. Where most people is failing is that they don't have the end in mind. They don't have a target number that they want to hit. That's why they're just running around aimlessly like a chicken with their head cut off. But I'm telling you, listen, it does not take that many people for you to build a successful business online. Stop getting confused by all these vanity metrics out here. I'm telling you, a lot of those people with those vanity metrics, they're not getting to the dough, because a bunch of views and a bunch of likes and a bunch of followers and subscribers, that does not equate to money, because most of these people have no business sense and they're not selling anything, when the only way to get ahead really in life, period, financially, you have to sell something. And most quote unquote creators in this quote unquote creator economy, they're just creators. They're not entrepreneurs. So we have to be creators because we are creators. God made us in the image of Him. He's the ultimate creator. He made us the ultimate creators on earth. But we have to create with the entrepreneurial mindset, because it's our creations that are going to bring the income in. A couple years ago, you can look this up. You fact check me if you want to. There was some lady a couple years ago, she had 2.6 million followers. She could not sell 36 t-shirts. I made a video not too long about a young lady. She had reached over 8 million accounts within the past 30 days, could not sell one product. Going viral isn't the answer. You want to get in front of your actual target customer, and your target customer is called your avatar. This is where everything starts, with your avatar. You have to get really, really clear and concise on building out a very detailed avatar profile, so you know who it is that you're speaking to, and who it is that you're talking to, and who it is that you're selling to. And when you hear the word sell, don't think sell how you may be thinking sell. Replace the word sell with serve. This is the person that you're serving. This is the person that you're helping. This is the person where you're going to come up with a solution to their actual problem. And then we implement a technique that I call search and rescue. And this is why you don't need any ads with this technique right here of search and rescue, because we are going to rescue our avatar who is in help. And we're not searching for them. Where most entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are dropping the ball miserably is that they're looking for customers. They're looking for people to buy this stuff. No. The search and rescue is that the avatar is searching for us, and then we rescue them while they are in search of our help. There are hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands or millions of people that would love to buy what you have to sell. The problem is, it's just they don't know that you exist. And these people are searching for you each and every single day. All that you have to know is how to put yourself in front of them. And just wave your hand out and be like, hey, I know you're looking for me. Here I am. And that's the beauty of this search and rescue strategy, because in years past, I've ran a lot of Facebook ads. The most that I've spent on Facebook ads within a single month is a little over $100,000. That's 6 figures in 1 month on Facebook ads. I make my organic free content with the same exact strategy that I used to have years ago and running Facebook ads. And I really make targeted content just to get in front of my avatar. And this is what I'm about to teach you. So remember, we build out this super detailed avatar profile, because once you know who your target customer is, emphasis on customer, this is not plural. This is one person. If you have one avatar profile with one solution to one problem and one product and one source of traffic, you can scale that to a high 6 and 7 figure level. I know you can scale that to an 8 figure level. It's just I only speak from experience. I only talk from experience, not theory. So I haven't made over $10 million yet, but I know for a fact you can scale this to 7 figures. One avatar with one problem, one solution, one product, one source of traffic. But once you build out this avatar profile, and you know who it is that you're speaking to, and you know who it is that you're going to be helping, you know where they congregate online. So now all that you have to do is communicate a message to your avatar about what it is that you actually do and how you can help them so they know. And the way that you do this, I call it the what you do equation. And this is the what you do equation. It's simply this. I help X do Y by Z. The X is the who, the Y is the what, and the Z is the how. I help X do Y by Z. Most entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, they cannot communicate in a clear and concise message about what it is that they actually do. That's why when I meet people out in public and they tell me what it is that they do, I leave the conversation more confused. That, I do a little bit of this, so I do a little bit of that. I met one person and I asked him what he did. He said, I sell dreams. I was like, okay, good to meet you. Because I was like, I ain't trying to buy no dreams. I'm already living mine. And then through another party that was in the room down the line, I found out this guy, he really wanted to connect with me. I was like, well, he killed me just off of when I asked him what he does. He couldn't even tell me that. No, I don't want to build with this dude. So I help X do Y by Z. That's the what you do equation. But you have to take it another level deeper than the what you do equation, because people don't only want to know what it is that you do. People want to know how you can help them transform, because that's what they're actually buying. People, they don't want information. People, they want transformation. Think about this. We live in the information age. There's so much stuff that's YouTubeable and Googleable, if those are even words. And even if they're not words, Aston CEO is stamping them as words, because I'm studying Benjamin Franklin. I found out that he made up a whole bunch of words. And I'm like, if he can make up a whole bunch of words, why can't I make up a whole bunch of words? So Googleable and YouTubeable are words. Aston CEO stamp. But think about this. They want transformation. People, they want to get from here, which is their current situation, to here, which is their desired situation. This is what they're actually buying. So we communicate the transformation to them by this simple sentence, so that they can blank. So now your what you do equation has a transformative statement with it. And in this blank, all that you add is the transformation, their desired situation. I help X do Y by Z so that they can blank. So now that we know that we don't have to get in front of that many people, we know that we have to build an avatar profile, we now have our search and rescue strategy, and we have our what you do equation as well as a transformation statement. Now we have to just put this strategy into what's called a flywheel. And a flywheel is just something that starts off, may start off a little slow, a little small, but as it runs and as time goes, it compounds on itself and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger on its own. And we do this with our content on these platforms, or these social media platforms, or YouTube. And I'm telling you, this platform of YouTube that you're on right now, this is hands down the best form of traffic. I wish that I took my YouTube seriously years ago, because YouTube beats everything by far. YouTube beats Instagram, YouTube beats TikTok, YouTube beats paid advertising. If I was to ever run ads again, which I really don't think that I ever will, but never say never, I would only run retargeting ads to people that have viewed my YouTube content. It's that powerful. But this is how this flywheel works. Look, everything starts off with our avatar. And then we make content speaking only to our avatar. Once we make that content only for our avatar, then the algorithms will start to categorize our content. That's why people be like, oh, I can't get any views, or I can't get any likes, or I can't get any traffic, because they're not making their content for a specific person. Therefore, these platforms, algorithms, they don't know who to place your content in front of. So note the algorithm, it is working. It's just not working for you because you ain't working for it. Let it know who you're making that content for. So once the algorithm categorizes you, it starts to use its organic traffic sources to put you in front of more people that fit your avatar's profile. You'll be shocked to find out how many people are out there that fit your avatar's profile once you actually take some time, energy, and effort on actually building one out. And then you'll have this flywheel effect like here, and it'll just start to work on its own. This is what you need to do. You need to implement systems. This is how you make more while working less and don't always have to work hard all the time. If you haven't realized by now, hard work don't pay. Just look at all the hard workers out there. They have no systems in place. And system is an acronym. SYSTEM. System stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. You need a flywheel. And actually these flywheels, I learned about these from when I was studying Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos runs Amazon off of a flywheel. And I was like, well, if Jeff Bezos basically made one of the biggest companies in the entire history of mankind with a flywheel, I'm like, I should probably be able to make a little bit of money from it. So I implemented this flywheel. And this is the content flywheel. The second flywheel, because I run my business off of 2 flywheels. The second flywheel. Now, once we know our content flywheel and we're getting in front of our actual customer, in front of our actual avatar profile, everything starts at the top here with our digital product. Then here, our avatar, they'll buy our product or consume our product. This is where we actually get to sell, right? Then here, this is key. If we're making a transformational product, our avatar is going to get that transformation, right? And then what are they going to do? Then, once they get that transformation, they will become an evangelist for us. Now, I know evangelist, it may sound like a biblical term, right? I'm not getting all religious on you right now. When you hear me say evangelist, just think of an ambassador. It's human nature when we receive something good or when we buy a good product or we have a good experience with a service, we naturally go and tell other people about it. And that's how word of mouth starts to spread. Or in the online age, that word of mouth is that people start to share your stuff. People will refer you. Even on the content side, thousands of people per month share my content with their friends. There are families that literally, every single time that I post a video to my YouTube channel, they have their notifications set. Then they have a group family text and they send my videos. They're like, hey, did you see SNCO just posted? And they all watch my content. That's the evangelistic effect, which will turn into more people actually buying your product. And now you have another flywheel that over time, it will just work on itself, and on itself. Once you have that content flywheel working in hand with your product flywheel, that's how you get numbers coming in online in your business, like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know with a digital product, go ahead and click the link down in the description. Join It's Crowded at the top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and tap in. And I'll see you on my coaching call this Wednesday. But look, I'm so serious when I say that you don't even need to think about running any type of ads. You don't need to think about running any type of Facebook ads. What you need to focus on is getting in front of your avatar, communicating what it is that you do and how you can help them get the transformation that they're constantly in search of every single day. And then just providing that for them and give them value in your free content that will turn them into one of your quote unquote true fans, to where they're watching video after video after video, and this binge and buy starts to happen where they watch this video, then they watch that video, then they watch that video, then they watch that video. At some point, if they can see and feel that you are actually adding value to them, they're going to turn into a customer for you. And they're going to spread the word because it's just natural, and that's what we as humans do. And if you're dead set on running ads, even after you've seen all this, ads need to be secondary. I'm telling you this from personal experience from years ago. You don't need to think of running ads as a primary thing, because God forbid the ads do work. And then you look at the ads as if you need the ads, and then say the ads stop working or that marketing channel gets shut down for whatever the reason. Your business is going to crumble because you became dependent on having to spend $1 in order to make $1 versus actually just knowing how to attract an actual customer. Because think about the last thing that you bought. Did marketing get you? Did an ad get you? Or did you just feel like you wanted it? People that do the best in business established brands, and they know how to evoke emotions in people that make people feel like purchasing, because the only reason that people buy stuff is because they feel like it and because it solves a problem in their life. And ads need to be looked at as gasoline. So it's like if you have a fire right here, you put the ads on top of the fire just to make a bigger fire. Or most beginning entrepreneurs especially are failing is that they think that they can just go and build a business with ads. It's like, no, you got to have something that's already working. And if it's working, then maybe you can start to experiment with some ads to make the fire flame. But I'm telling you, everybody that I know, including myself, once they discover the power of YouTube, even if they are running ads, I know a lot of people that are running ads at a high level, like I'm talking about multiple 6 figures a month. It's like, well, YouTube is way better. Can we just shut these ads off? I'm telling you, it's pretty much the same on all the platforms, but YouTube is hands down the best one. So click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. Go ahead and check out this video right here on how you can create a product in one day and make a bare minimum of $100,000 with it. It's credited at the top.